Alrighty, folks, back with another collection update. I know, don't do a collection update for like 6 months, and now I'm back with another one, two in 2 weeks. But then finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so I got to start cleaning some of this mess up. Pardon me. Still got the cold thing hanging around. Although this may be allergies, honestly. So yeah, this is going to be a new wave of British heavy metal edition for the most part. And I'm going to start off with the most popular band in this collection update. And that would be Raven, All for One. I know you're saying, what the hell is he going to show us if Raven is the most popular band in the collection update? Oh, I've got some busted teeth in here. There are going to be some obscure bands in here. Yes, I've owned this one forever and a day. But I'm selling my vinyl copy, so I had to replace it with this Spitfire Master Series. Got some bonus tracks on here. Born to Be Wild, Unnecessary, The Ballad of Marshall Stack, an Inquisitor with Udo Dirkschneider. But then, of course, you got the classics, Mind Over Metal, Sledgehammer Rock, All for One, Run Silent, Run Deep, Seek and Destroy. I mean, if you own one Raven album, this is the album to own. Next up, we have Bleak House. Now, these guys put out a couple of EPs in the early 80s. This is on High Roller Records, this release. Then they had a live album that was recorded in 1980 that was released in 2000. And then, which I believe they opened for Motorhead on that one. And then those two EPs in that live album are here, released here. Pretty good booklet on this one here. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Maybe I was just hallucinating and thought that was in here. Yeah, I don't see it. Just swore that there was a... But anyway, these guys got fairly big. I mean, they opened for Angel Witch and Motorhead. I mean, these guys are really a professional band. Even all this live stuff, they sound like they've been playing live in front of crowds forever. I mean, the songs are really good. I mean, they're not just straight ahead bangers. I mean, they got multiple chord changes. All the guys sound like they can play their instruments really well. I mean, these guys, I mean, they could have been just as big as Angel Witch. I don't know why they slipped through the cracks, but there were so many bands at the time that it was bound to happen to somebody. Then next we have Denigh, and this album is called Fire from the Sky. It was originally released in '84. This is the 40th anniversary 2024 edition, which this one has some bonus tracks on it. Let's see if there's anything. Yeah, there's a cool band shot under there. These guys sound a lot like Samson, Bruce Dickinson era Samson. Good stuff. Then we have Incubus. Now there were two Incubi, new wave of British heavy metal. One from Durham, and these guys from Exeter. The ones from Durham, I'm still trying to get their one. I think it's a compilation. Maybe it was their only album. Can't remember now, but it's called To the Devil a Daughter. Hard to find for a good price. Yeah, this is another compilation from 2020. A lot of these are on a label called Obscure New Wave of British Heavy Metal Recordings. This has demos from 82 and 84, and then a live recording from 85 that they recorded at Exeter University. These guys sound a lot like early Praying Mantis meets, there you can see at the top of there, it says Obscure New Wave of British Heavy Metal Releases. Early Praying Mantis, early Diano era Maiden. It's Incubus, Lost Souls. Then we have Kraken. These guys had an EP out in 1984 that was called Fantasy Reality. This compilation from 2021 is also called Fantasy Reality. These guys sound like a little bit like Legend, but not the new wave of British heavy metal Legend. They sound like the United States Legend. Late 70s, From the Fjords. Definitely lots of hints of Rush in here too. These guys were definitely fans of Rush. Kraken, Fantasy Reality. Then next up we have Overdrive. Now I saw these guys, I'm like, you know what? I need to get these guys. I don't own anything by Overdrive. And then as soon as it showed up and I saw the logo, I'm like, wait a minute, I do own stuff by these guys. And this is what I have is a compilation. Now this is actually an album that was released in, man, what year did this come out in? Drawing a blank, 2005. So these guys, they released a demo in 79 and then a 3-song single in 81. And then they changed their name. Then they came back, reformed, and didn't release an actual album until 1991. Like I said, this one is from 2005, and they have to be re-recordings of, they have all the songs from that 79 demo, the 4 songs from that 79 demo, and then 3 songs from the single in 81. Those are all on here, plus 4 other tracks, but they all sound sonically the same, so they had to re-record them all, but they sound really good. I can tell you when I saw this picture, I was like very apprehensive, but it's really good. I was impressed with this one. They got a little witch find in them, a little angel witch in them. It's a good album. Then we have Radium. This is called Through the Smoke / Live in Nottingham. Now they had a EP in 81 called Through the Smoke. And then this compilation here came out in 2014. And it has the Through the Smoke EP on it and then a live recording of Live in Nottingham. Pretty raw, pretty heavy. Hints of Maiden, hints of Diamond Head, hints of Tank. Cool album artwork. Hints of Motorhead. And if you can pick it up on there, they even do a cover of No Class. This is the encore for their live in Nottingham set. Moving on, we have Traitors Gate, Devil Takes the High Road. Now, I mentioned earlier we had 2 new wave of British heavy metal bands called Incubus. There was 3 new wave of British heavy metal bands called Traitors Gate. So these guys changed their name in 1980 to Quest. And they were Quest from 80 to 82, and then they changed their name back to Traitors Gate. So I'm guessing the other 2 Traitors Gate fell out of the picture. So this right here, they released Devil Takes the High Road, an EP, 3-song EP in 1985. This compilation is from 2013, and it has the 3 songs from Devil Takes the High Road. But then it has 3 songs that they recorded as Quest on here. But it's not listed anywhere on there. You have to actually look it up to find out that that's the case. Which, I mean, it's the same guys in the band. Oh, I forgot to sing. A little Obi with it. Another High Roller Records release, which is weird that they have the Japanese Obi on it. But, yeah, this stuff's good. The Quest stuff, I would say, is a little heavier. But the Traitors Gate stuff, it sounds like April Wine playing new wave of British heavy metal. The singer sounds really similar to Miles Goodwin from April Wine. Then we have, next up, we're getting close to the end, folks. I'm trying to speed it up here. We have Trial by Fire. Now, these guys only had a demo in 71, and then they had a demo in 81. And that's what this compilation is here, and this came out in 2019. This is, since they were both demos, and you can tell from that picture, this is very, very raw, but it sounds like, they sound like Joe Elliott singing for early Maiden. And last but not least, now not a new wave of British heavy metal band, but definitely a forefather of all of those bands. We have Budgie, We Came, We Saw. This was another pickup recommended by Greg the Egg over at Blackmore Rules. I'd never even heard of this album. I saw it and I'm like, oh my word. A double LP of live Budgie. And these are both from the Radium Festival. One first disc in 1980 and the second disc in 82. So, new wave of British heavy metal era. But there's not a whole lot of overlap as far as songs go. I think there's, let's see, there's 7 songs on both discs, and there's like 3 the same track. Forearm Smash. Turn to Stone, is that one? Panzer Division Destroyed. No, Crime Against the World is the third one. So, yeah, you know, they're all long. Only 7 songs on each one, but they're long extended versions. Really good live album. It costs a little bit more than what I normally like to spend, but on CD, but definitely worth it. Budgie, We Came, We Saw. Alrighty, folks. You guys have a good one.